Hello. Hello. It's Eve. But today we are playing Botany Manor. But hello. Is it Tuesday? Happy Tuesday. But how's everyone doing today? I'm super excited to play Botany Manor. I got to play it, the demo. But we're playing it on a different thing than we normally play it on. So we played it on Steam, the demo, but we're playing it on Xbox Game Pass. So we have to start over from the beginning, which is perfectly fine because I don't remember what we did. So I'm super excited. I love all the floral elements, and the book reminds me a lot of Strange Horticulture, which is one of my favorite games personally. So I'm super, super, super excited to play it. Oh my gosh, you can hear our cat! If you want to say hi to our cat, you can do !boop or use channel points to say boop to our cat, and I'll give my cat a little tap on the snoot. That means hello from you. Here you go, buddy. Boop. Our cat's very cute, but his name is Atreyu, and there's a picture of him and the pets in the Discord. But I'm super excited to play Botany Manor today. So I think we'll go ahead and get right into it because I'm not as talkative as Grace is. So we'll go ahead and pull that up. I just need to check to see where the sound ends. There we go. Okay. That should be okay. I have to move it down just a bit. There we go. Let's see. Okay, perfect. That seems good. Okay, cool. Let's go to options. I don't know what any of these means, but that's okay. Oh wait, can you use a controller? You can. I want a wider field of view. There we go. Okay. Let's go ahead and start Botany Manor. So peaceful. Okay. Lady Arabella, we're so happy to have you back at Botany Manor. I hope you had a lovely trip. In your absence, I'm afraid some things in the manor have deteriorated. Though I can assure you we have tried our best to keep things in order. Hold on, I'm going to move my mic closer to me. Hello, who's streaming? It's Eve! And hi, Omi! Welcome in! Grace had so much fun last night in Salem's stream. And she thought it was so funny that you guys kept winning the same points. She's telling you to tell you that you should buy a lottery ticket. But welcome in, Omi. Thank you for stopping by. Hi. Oh, hi, Polynomia's sister. Welcome in. Who's renting from your system, Polly? I agree with her. Of course I had to. Yay! I'm so excited you're here. Thank you. Is the sound okay? Grace is the one who normally streams, so I'm not used to all the sound stuff. So let me know if there's anything that I need to work on. You should be hearing birds chirping in the background if it's too quiet to hear. So if you're not hearing those, I need to turn it up. But how's everyone doing today? It's Olive as usual. Okie dokie. Hi, Olive. Welcome in. Okay. Although I can assure you we tried our best to keep things in order. I hope it doesn't affect your research too much today. Bennett. Okay, and then I pick up the book. I'm so excited about the book. It's so pretty. I want this book in real life. Forgotten Flora, a Herbarium by Arabella Green. Okay, let's open. Oh, it's so pretty. Mayflower Publishing House, established 1840. Dear Arabella Green, thank you once again for submitting your book proposal, Forgotten Flora. Please send this empty herbarium back to us once you have completed your research, and we'll be in touch with a potential offer. Sincerely, Mayflower Publishing House. Forgotten Flora, researched and compiled by Arabella Green. Mayflower Publishing House, 1890. And then we have the maps. Chapter 1, A Fresh Start. Chapter 2, Survivors of Adversity. Chapter 3, Peculiar Petals. Chapter 4, Botanical Allies. And Chapter 5, Climbing Up. Ooh, the maps. Let's get a sneak peek. At nothing. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and close the book. Is there anything else I need to pick up over here? I think I just go out the door now. I love the stained glass. I love the whole aesthetic. It's like... So I love Strange Horticulture. It's one of my personal favorite games. And I liked Strange Horticulture a lot. And I love the spooky element. But I always wanted a game that was a little less spooky than that. So I think that Botany Manor is like Strange Horticulture if it was open worlds and less spooky. So I definitely like that. Making maps is so fun. I agree. Grace really loves making maps. And reading maps. It's really funny because she tends to get us lost the most often. She's terrible at giving directions, but she loves making maps. Oh, nice. You're using controller, perhaps? Yes, I am. We like using controller. We are not good at mouse and keyboard. Grace likes to say that we're the most technologically illiterate streamer there is. Okay, let's see what we got. Let's read the instructions. Potting instructions. Place pot on saucer. Add soil to pot. Plant a seed, then water the seed. Okay, so the plant is on the pot. Okay, we add the seed. Windmill wort! I want to grow the windmill wort to filter the smoggy air in my conservatory, but I'll need to research its temperature requirements first. Okay, and then we need to water it. How do I water it? Because I feel like that should be able to be lit up, but it is not. Oh, okay. There we go. I was missing a step. Okay, so now we have to find its perfect growing temperature, if I remember correctly. Okay, okay, there it is. Somerset falls victim to industrial smog. I can barely see. Horse bus drivers refuse to work in these conditions. Postcard from Marianne. Dearest Arabella, on my hike I came across the windmill wort, a flower that only grows in Sicily. Some locals told me the flower had air-purifying qualities, but due to its bespoke temperature requirements, the plant rarely blooms. Maybe the flower could help with the smog pollution in your conservatory? Your friend and peer, Marianne. Okay, so Sicily. Okay, so Important clues get added to your herbarium, where you can assign them to plants. If you're stuck, tracking clues can help you organize and validate your research. Okay, so let's add a clue. The first clue is the postcard, because it's from Sicily. Okay, ideal soil temperatures. In Sicily. Is Sicily a country or a town? Because all of these are countries, except for Sicily, to my knowledge. Hi, Eve. Hi, Eddie. Welcome in. I hope you're having a lovely day. How are you doing? And how's everyone else doing today as well? And the windmill wort is volcanic flower, it looks like on the side. So, that means 60 degrees Celsius. Whew. That's quite warm. So let's go ahead and, how do I check my herbarium? That's the wrong button. Oh, it's that button. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so we have to turn the temperature to 60 degrees Celsius. I think. Open heat vent. Okay. And that's at 20 currently. We gotta move this little fricker to 60. Is that open now? Why do I feel like I missed a step? Aha! There we go. It's so beautiful. So pretty. The windmill wort naturally grows in volcanic soil, which is why it requires a soil temperature of 60 degrees Celsius. The bud contains air purifying qualities, so the flower can filter its environment from dense smog. Hi, Eve. I'm having a lovely day. I'm 3 hours in the past and my afternoon has just started. Well, I don't know if you guys know about our messed up sleeping schedule, but we just woke up about an hour or so ago, so this is morning for us. So your afternoon just started, but our morning just started, even though we're technically 3 hours ahead of you guys. It's early evening for me. Oh, well, how did your day go? Thank you for redeeming your daily sunray, Eddie. The game looks super cute. It spins. It does spin. It looks like a little windmill. It is super cute. I played through the demo, but I played through the demo on Steam, and this game came out on Xbox Game Pass. And so since we have Xbox Game Pass, I have to start over from scratch because I didn't want to pay extra. Okay, drawing from nature. I wish I could open this. Oh, I do like the overlay, so if someone has issues reading things with the font, it's easier to read. I spend a lot of time waiting for a package to arrive so I can do uni work. Ooh, what package were you waiting for? If you don't want to say, that's totally fine. We love getting packages. It's a little present in the mail. It's so pretty. I like these little mushroom things. They're so cute. Ooh. It's so pretty. Botany Manor, home of the Green family. Oh, I have an entrance garden key. I'm currently busy researching. Please leave all deliveries in the gatehouse and ring the bell. I wonder if we're able to go out that door eventually. I have a question. Is your time zone UTC 8 or UTC 7? I don't quite understand. We are... I don't know the UTC. We are EST time zone. Let me look up what that is. I mean, I understood that cycle is different, but I don't grasp if it's 12 p.m. or 14 p.m. It's currently 15 p.m. for us. I believe. I'm Googling it. What is UTC time? Okay, mountains. Yes, I think... Yeah, because it's 3 p.m. for us right now. I'm so excited. It's so pretty. Is this one locked or can I open it? Oh, I can open it. Okay. Okay, that one is locked. To the orchard. We'll get to have an orchard soon. I'm in Europe. It's evening now, but I had to stop by and say hello. Thank you so much for stopping by, Omi. We really, really, really appreciate it. We have people from all over here. So we really like to see where everyone's from. Because it's really fun. Okay, let's see. Okay, I know that's where I'm supposed to go, so I want to explore everywhere else before I go where I'm supposed to go. All my uni work left to do is making music. Ooh, what kind of music do you have to make? Grace did a making music electronically class, and then she also plays piano, and she sings. And she took like quite a few music theory classes. And then she also does, she was in quite a few bands, and she also did like singing for a cappella groups and stuff. And we did take guitar as a child too, but that never really stuck. But if you ever want to tell us about music, feel free. I love all your emotes, Omi. We love seeing all the different emotes that people bring in, because we love seeing like all the colorful ones from across the interwebs. Because everyone has access to different ones, so seeing all the different ones makes us so happy. Is Grace's voice the same as yours, Eve? No, it's not. So Grace's voice is lower than mine, and she's also louder. And I'm much softer spoken, and I talk quieter than she does. She's louder than I am, and it's a little lower pitch. All of our voices are different. So we have 3 alters who stream. It's me, Eve, Grace, and Lucy. All of our voices sound different. Lucy's is kind of similar to mine, but she's a little bit more of a wild child, so she has like a bit of a... It's kind of like smoky, if that makes sense. Like her voice is like smoky. It has like an edge to it. And then, but our system as a whole, we have over 80 alters. And so all of our alters have different voices, because we have some alters who are female presenting, some alters who are male presenting, and then some alters who are non-binary. And we also have, pardon, we also have like different, trying to think of the words. We have different like senses of humor and different like manners of speaking too. So like mine has more of like a soft, like lilt kind of. Sometimes I like kind of venture into like Valley Girl a little bit. Grace's is more like fast and speedy, but we also have different voices depending on how old the alter is, what kind of media they were exposed to, and what part of our life that they fronted the most for, because who we're around really influences our voice. And then we also have alters that are different ages. And so depending on the different ages of the alters, they also have different voices. So we have alters who, I don't know how much you are acquainted with dissociative identity disorder, but there are also some alters who believe it's like different time periods, or different, like they're from different areas, because alters are created by the brain to make us feel safe, right? And that's why we exist. And so it's what our body thinks we need at the time in order to either process the trauma or handle the trauma. And so I am Grace's anxiety personified. So I'm very anxious, so I tend to be like very slow and very sure with my speech and tend to think things out and slow and methodical. Whereas another alter might be more loud and brash, because Grace needed to be very opinionated or stand up for herself in that part of her life, or she didn't know how to do that on her own. So an alter like that was created in order for her body to get the respect it deserved. So there are also different ones that like in different parts of life we are interested in different things, and so our brain says, oh, this makes us happy, this makes us feel safe, we'll just adopt this and put this into another person. And so we have multiple alters that are based on like different time periods, so they'll have different voice sounding like that. We have different alters that have different accents from different areas. But yeah, we even have alters that are mute, so they can't speak. A lot of the times they're either mute by choice, because they stutter, but sometimes they physically like can't get words out like at all. It's like an extremely, extremely, extremely bad stutter. And so they either speak in ASL or they'll speak through text to speech. And Thursday's one of our alters. She really likes Thursdays. One of our alters fronts, and she's mute, and sometimes she fronts during stream on accident, and we'll have to mute the mic for a few minutes, although it's not needed, because she doesn't talk. But she's mute, but she does also like playing games and stuff. But yeah, everyone has different like quirks and different voices. I also type differently than Grace does. So Grace is like more wail over the keyboard when she types, and I'm more, and I'm more like very sure with my typing. So like my typing sounds more like this. And Grace is, it's so unnatural for my body to do that, but she's more like this. Like she moves all over. And she's more like, I'm more soft, and she's more like, da 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 da. Sorry if that is like way more information than you asked for. But we also want to educate people on dissociative identity disorder if they don't know about it, because not a lot of people know about it. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. We love answering them. One is a song, but the other two are background music. One is documentary, one is a mystery podcast. Oh, are you making music for all those types of things? That's so fun. Grace would love to talk about that with you. I would also like to talk about it with you, but I don't know as much as the music as Grace does. Grace is the one who like knows how to read music and stuff. And now that I've mentioned her over and over, you'll see her start to peek through, and my voice will slightly change because I've mentioned her name a few times, and so she's listening, and so she's more Kokon. And so I'll have to wait for her to go back inside a little bit, and then my voice will, like this, start to go back into its correct sound. Sorry, I don't know everything. That's totally fine. It's okay. Ask any question. That's what we're here for. We like to educate. We like to talk about it. DID is something we love to share about, because the more that people know, the less stigma there is around it, and the more knowledgeable people are, and it creates a more empathetic world. I like your voice. I was asking because I imagine you singing a cappella. Our singing voice is nothing like our speaking voice. What kind of voice would you imagine we sound like when we sing? Because I also have a different singing voice than Grace does. I tend to be more, if you know different parts of singing, there's your chest voice, which is like loud and like belty. And it's the ones you'll hear in like Adele, for example. She has a very big chest voice. But then you also have head voices, which are like more up in your head a little bit, and it's a little higher up, like mine is talking right now. And that's more like Ariana Grande. I'm more in the head voice, so I sound more like Ariana Grande. But Grace, people always say that they don't imagine that big of a sound coming out of that little of a person. And she like belts. She's so loud. And she sings like, and she has a really low alto voice. Because if you don't know singing ranges, alto is the lower female register, and soprano is the higher female register, and Grace is an alto 2, which means she's like the lowest of the low female registers. So she sings like super low and big. It's like big noise, and she belts. And it's really, really loud. It fills up like our entire apartment. I only read a bit here and there about us. It was very interesting. Awesome! I'm so glad that people are liking reading that. We put that there so people would know more about us and get to know us more personally, and that it would maybe spark some questions and spark some conversations about like who we are as individuals as well as the system. I didn't know you had alters of different time periods. That's interesting. Yeah, we do. For us, every system's different. So some will be from, oh, our cat's here. If you want to give my cat a boop, feel free. But sometimes they'll be like, not our system, but we've known of people who have alters from, like, either what they think the 1800s would have sounded like, or the 1900s would have sounded like, but a lot of our alters are from the early thousands, and so they have like the lingo and the slang, and well, we have one altar in particular I'm thinking of at the moment. And she, maybe if you didn't think there was a particular time period for that, seeing her and talking to her, you're like, wow, there was really a particular sound for that time. So yeah. I was stuttering as a kid. I can relate a bit. Yeah, Grace's partner stutters too, from time to time. So it's something that we're used to. We have a few altars who stutter. Greetings, Earthlings. Oh, hi, Vegas. Greetings. Welcome in. Hi, Vegas. Hey, Vegas. How's your day? Oh, thank you for redeeming your daily sunray, Vegas. Also, hi, Eddie. I didn't say hi. Hi, Olive. If it's Olive printing. It is Olive. Yay. Actually, I can't be TMI. Thanks for... can't be TMI. Thanks for informing me. Yeah. Any question you want to ask. Ask any question you want. Grace is more okay with answering, like, the more TMI questions. But ask any questions you want. If we don't feel comfortable saying it, we'll just be like, hey, we don't want to answer that question, but it's not to be rude or anything. It's just, and we won't think any differently. If you want to know the answer, we will probably answer almost any single question. And if there's something that you're like, I don't know if this goes against, like, Twitch or anything, you can totally just DM us the question too. Because we want to talk about it. But ask any question you want. Grace always says there's no such thing as a stupid question. It's been a decent day, not a great pain day, but I went out for lunch, which was nice. Yay! I'm so excited that you had a good day. Sorry it wasn't good for pain. But I'm so glad you had out for lunch. What'd you get? What'd you eat? I'm sorry your pain sucks, though. How's everyone else? I'm sorry you have a bad pain day, Vegas. Chronic pain sucks. It really does. My day's been going well so far. What'd you have lunch? Well said, Eve. Thank you so much. I forgot what I was talking about in that time, but thank you. Because I think I'm a little behind. I'm in an ad. Nice. I vote for Eve Grande. Out of ads. Soprano, mezzo-soprano, and contralto, I know. Yes. I'm in baritone. It does not gender affirm. Oh. Ariane Eve Grande. I'm sorry that your voice doesn't gender affirm you. I know for our male presenting altars, it's really hard when they come out in the body and they hear our voice and they're like, what the heck? So we totally get that struggle. Boop. Here's a boop from Eddie. Where'd my cat go? He's here somewhere. Can I give you a boop? That was just a truck. It's okay. Do you want a boop? From Eddie? Do you want a boop? My cat decided he's gonna have the zoomies. So when he comes back from the zoomies, I'll give him your boop. I had shrimp and crab quesadilla and beer, cheese, and soft pretzels. That sounds amazing and so delicious. And it would kill us because we're lactose intolerant, but it sounds amazing. Oh, a treat. Here's a boop from Eddie and a boop from Polynomia System, from Olive in particular. Oh, and here is a boop from Eddie. Not Eddie, Vegas. Boop. Yum, that sounds mouth-tastic. I stutter too. We have things in common. Yes. I'm going to a partner's family house. Got to go. Well, it's wonderful seeing you, Polynomius. Thank you so much for stopping by, Olive. Have a wonderful time. Bye, Olive. Bye. Love to all. Bye. Have a great time, Olive. Okay, my dearest Arabella, I hope this letter finds you well as you set out for London on your important trip. The thought of you in the bustling city, working on your ambitions, both excites and worries me. Time has indeed passed, and yet your determination for your field remains inspiring to me. I never imagined all those years ago that we would be writing to each other in our 5th decade about such endeavors. Oh, they're 50. I look forward to hearing about your progress, and of course let me know how I can be of assistance upon your return. Your loving sister, Elizabeth. Okay, so I think I'm supposed to make another plant here, but I don't know what seed I need. I love him. Can I go in here? Look at the house. Oh, 2 new plants added. Okay, Fulgoria. I came across the Fulgoria when I was caught in a terrible thunderstorm. I'm interested to learn more about its growth requirements. An ash plume. This may be a tough case to crack. Seed packet location, Rose Garden. Grand staircase. Okay. Where am I on this? Am I Arabella Mary Green? I'm the center. Hold on, I'm gonna mute myself real quick so I can blow my nose. One moment. Okay, I am back. I just didn't think you guys wanted to hear me blow my nose. Okay, let's look here, because there seems like there's a note. Lady Arabella Green, I'm pleased to let you know that your family tree is complete, carefully tracing your history of your lineage. As per your request, I have altered the customary presentation, now displaying the maiden names of the ladies of your family, rather than their current names acquired through marriage. Should you require any further adjustments or have additional inquiries, I remain at your service. Yours, Robert Hinchley, genealogist. Plop! Okay, so we'll start over here. Okay, that one is locked. Oh, Dartmoor, all year round. Home to breathtaking sights. Hound Tor, Wistman's Wood, Becky Falls, the Dartmoor line. Okay, let's see. Oh, what's here? Pyrophiles. Fire has the potential to be among the most devastating forces of nature. Despite this, humans have developed the ability to invent, wield, and attempt to manage it. Meanwhile, certain species of the plant kingdom have evolved to adapt and flourish in the face of fire. In areas where forest fires occur frequently, pyrophiles have learned to rely on fire as a crucial part of their life cycle. Facts about pyrophiles. Their seeds typically possess tough shells. Some pyrophiles only bloom when surrounded by smoke aromas from their natural habitat. Oh, I'm wondering if that's what the ash plume is from. So, because they said it might be a tough taste to crack, so I'm guessing it's in a shell, so we'll have to crack the shell, and then we'll also have to put things in smoke. So I'm guessing fire will be involved. Let's see. Is the painting room? That's locked. Back terrace is also locked. Okay. Let's go ahead and go here. Hello, tree. You're so magnificent. How on earth did you grow here? It's impressive, but how? I'm here looking a bit, enjoying your relaxing voice. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Enjoy your lurk. We do have an exclamation point lurk if you would like to use it. If not, that's totally fine. But have a great rest of your day and have a great lurk, Omi. Great Western Railway, Taunton to London Paddington. Ooh, Paddington is a cute little bear. Issued for return journey, first class, elderly discount applied, 9th of July, 1890. Ooh, we're elderly. Okay, let's see. Let's do the downstairs first. Collect seeds. The Fulgaria. Ooh, I like how the seeds look. They're so pretty. Blurry photograph. Okay. Dark photograph. Well-lit photograph. Absolutely love the look of that tree. I'm glad. It looks very pretty. It looks very unique. I feel like it would... Grace feels like it would make a good tattoo. I think tattoos are terrifying. Like, because the pain aspect. Grace's partner has tattoos. I think they're very pretty, but I would not want to get one. They seem very painful. It reminds me a bit of lightning. It's very, very pretty. Okay, is this open? Ah, wonderful. But I'm glad you're having fun, Eddie. Lurk, yay! Ooh. Grace started singing the song Titanium. We can't hit that note without being really loud, so I won't do that right now because people are relaxing. But maybe when Grace comes out later, she'll sing it for you. The Art of Painting in Oil and Fresco. Okay. Ooh, fancy. Some ancient... Oh, botanical folk tales. Ooh, I also want this book. Some ancient Celtic tribes practiced a coming-of-age ritual. This meant that when someone was considered old enough, it was time to prove themselves worthy of staying in the tribe. One of these rituals involved picking a flower in the woods, though not just any flower, of course. The gatherer had to find a Fulgaria, for this flower is known to only bloom during thunderstorms. Keeping a cool head while lightning flashes were striking left and right of you was considered the ultimate test of courage. Okay, what's this door? Arabella and Elizabeth. Let's see. Your new Lumen photographic flash lamp. Instructions. Fill the container with flash powder. Close the container. Press the button connected to the camera and the Lumen flash lamp. Witness a bright flash. Better results guaranteed. Lumen flash lamps, 45 Bond Street, London. Oh, and glasses. Let's see. Ooh, a key. Oh, to the back terrace. That was not in the demo, from what I remember. Flash powder. It's empty, 57 grams net weight, by Watson. Made in Bath by Pilkin & Sons. Bottle contains 57 grams of flash powder. Warning, highly combustible. Chemical composition, potassium and magnesium, a 2-to-1 ratio. I'm gonna write that down real quick. If our pen had ink. Our handwriting also looks different. Because we write differently. One of our altars writes only in cursive. And Grace's is a little more like flowy and fast and a little more rushed, so it's a little messier, and then mine is a little neater, but it's smaller, so it is still difficult to read. I can understand finding the pain of getting a tattoo scary. I have a bunch of tattoos. Ooh, what kind of tattoos do you have, Eddie? Grace's partner has a bunch of Zelda tattoos. Grace wants a tattoo. She wants a tattoo of like a dragon and things, and we want a tattoo of flowers, like multiple kinds of flowers, as like a big piece, but it costs money and then pain. Ooh, I'm gonna write that down as an idea. Birth flower tattoos of altars. Because we don't, there are different altar birthdays depending on the altar. We did a post about it in our Discord for System FAQ Sunday recently, but birthdays are celebrations, but also for DoD systems are slightly different, because each altar has a different birthday, sometimes, but a lot of those times, those birthdays are either the day they first fronted, which normally happens after a period of stress, or it's the day that they like resonate with, or their birthday is just they just know, just kind of like how they know their name and their age and what they like and stuff. And sometimes that is a trauma anniversary. So birthdays are a little more bittersweet with altars. So I don't know if Grace would like this idea. But I have my own birthday. And Grace has her own. I don't know if Lucy knows hers. But certain altars we know and certain altars we don't know their birthday. But sometimes they see other altars having birthday parties, so then they're like, oh, I'm just gonna pick. So it's very hard to afford birthday parties for like 80 some odd people, so we just do something small. We like get something from the dollar store or something for each of us. But yeah, because each month has a different birth flower. We also have different zodiac signs, which is also something we want to look into. Wow, is there an altar that's not right-handed? Maybe ambidextrous? Yeah, so, most of us are right-handed. Some of us are ambidextrous. Not with writing. It tends to be with other things, because not a lot of altars like to write physically. There are systems that have altars that use other hands, like if they're right-handed, they use their left hand. But I don't know if any of us are left-handed. I think maybe one of us, but I'm not sure. When different altars sign, they tend to use different main hands, because you have your main hand while signing and then the side hand. And then certain people play instruments with their opposite hand, certain altars, in our system. It's really funny because we can most notice it through like golf. Grace is coming close to the front, but when we play mini golf, we each choose a different way to hit the ball. So that one's very strange. So yes, we all have different things, and muscle memory plays a small part, but also sometimes it's very, very different. But yes, good question. Okay, Lady Arabella, these past weeks I've been seeing lots of bright flashes coming from the back room of your house. It scares my cows immensely, as they think a storm must be coming. My milk production has taken a hit because of this, and if you enjoy fresh milk in your morning cup of tea, I would advise you to keep the flashes to a minimum. Farmer Charles. Well, Farmer Charles, I'm gonna do what I like with my life. And you can enjoy not doing that. Okay, so I think I have a key to the back terrace. So let's go find the back terrace again. Is it? No, there's no door this way. I still have to finish the top because I didn't go up the stairs yet. Okay, that's the painting room back terrace. There we go. Have I been out here before? I don't remember. I do not recall. Oh. Okay. Flowering Plants of Great Britain by Anne Pratt. Oh, someone's sandwich. When he golf reveals things, it does. Ooh. Seed log. A summary of some seeds I gathered this year and the location I found them at. Cow parsley, Blackdown Hills. Poppy and Cheddar Gorge. Buttercups, Steert Marshes. Ashbloom, Wistman's Wood. Wood Anemone, Holford Combe. Wild Thyme, Coulbon Wood. Foxglove, Ford Abbey. Ooh, we found the ashbloom seed. Okay, so let's go ahead and add some clues here. How do I remove it? Oh, it's this one. There we go. And then here, this one be this one and this one. My dear Arabella, my dear friend Arabella, a friend of mine visited the Americas and brought back a pair of fabulous gray squirrels. They are the latest trend in garden decoration. All of my neighbors have sent for them as well. It was a great investment. The 2 squirrels have now started a big family, and my garden is full of the darling little critters. Oh no, invasive animals. One thing I did notice is I haven't seen a red squirrel in my garden for some time now. How odd. You must visit soon and see squirrels for yourself. Ever yours, Grace. That's called an invasive species. Good luck with that. Can I go here? I don't think I can. That is locked. Wow, this is so much bigger than we thought when we played the demo. Here's a question. You don't need to go into details, but are your altars politics generally the same? No, it is not. We tend to go by who fronts the most. We go by their politics when we vote. And we tend to go with the oldest one voting. So the one who fronts the most, and of those, who is the oldest. from that, and then we also take into account the majority rules. So there are multiple ways, because we also go by, that's a really good question though, but we go by, what's the word? Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, collect the key. To the kitchen. But we go by, I'm losing my train of thought. I'll think about it in just a minute. I'm sorry. Thursday. Jimmy broke another mortar. That boy really needs to learn how to grind spices without breaking down my kitchen. Lady Arabella may not be best pleased with me asking for a new one. The last mortar took years to be sorted. She's so scatterbrained, always off on her fancy research trips. Shopping list. Flour, milk, potatoes, eggs, leeks, carrots. We also go by system responsibility. So if someone does something right or wrong, we all have to take responsibility for it. But let's say that someone does something. Let's say a little broke a vase. Then all of us have to take responsibility for breaking the vase. It might not have been our intent, but it happened. So we take the same idea when it comes to politics, if that makes sense. So we have to weigh everything, which I think is a good way of thinking about it. But we also do the same. Everyone is allowed to practice what they want to, with religion, and sexuality, and gender, and politics, but you also have to think of system responsibility. So that's a really good question. That's interesting. It makes total sense, as politics are part of identity. Internal democracy. Yeah, we definitely have to vote on things as a system, even for ourselves. So we have to also take into account what percentage of us wants to do something when we choose to do something as well. Or before we make a big purchase, okay, how many of us actually want this? If not enough of us want it, then we can't get it unless we have the extra funds in order to purchase what we want as well as what the other person wants. Or one of our friends makes it a gift for us in particular. That makes sense. You pretty much function as a collective. Yeah, we do. And some people, oh, I'm so sorry, that's so loud. I have my sound turned off, but except for the calendar. Sorry about that, guys. But what is that alarm for anyway? But we also make decisions. Not everyone gets equal say. If it's a decision about what the body gets to do and you haven't fronted for a while, you kind of don't get a whole bunch of say on what the body does while it's fronting. So it also depends on how frequently you front. There's a few things with it. It's not just really cut and dry. I remember what I was gonna say. So some people, when they have DID, I'm trying to find a way to unlock this. There you go. It's so pretty. So some people, when they get diagnosed with DID, they decide that they want to have, they want to merge and fully integrate, which means all of the parts come together as one. Mysterious symbol. Oh, no thank you. Put that back. No. How do I put this back? We're gonna put you there for now. Okay. But, we don't want that for our system. We don't want we don't want to integrate, except for small parts of us. And we have a very set, view of ourselves, and we are very individual, and we very like our own senses of self. But then there's also this thing called functional multiplicity, and that is learning how to function as a multiple for long term. It takes a lot of communication, to break down the amnesia barriers, because that's the hardest part, is because when I go back inside, Grace doesn't always know what I've been doing when I'm out. That happens with all of our altars. But functional multiplicity is something that we're working towards, and a lot of therapists instantly jump for the oh, you must integrate, you have to do this is what you need because you're broken. Well, we're not broken. This is the way our brain is, and our brain never fully formed the way a normal brain would. So if it never was whole, how could it ever be broken? We just formed like this. Our brain doesn't want to come back together. We still want to process all of the trauma that got us here, but our goal isn't to become one singular identity. It's to stay multiple, because we each love our individual senses of self. That also makes sense, yeah. Blessed is this kitchen. I'm gonna need to read that. Blessed this kitchen, by grace and holy light, may all those who enter find comfort and respite. Blessed is each room, with laughter and with cheer. May the love shared here be held forever dear. To those who serve the Lord, who seek their sanctuary, remember the year of construction, for this, friends, is the key. Gifted by Nicholas Owen. Hazel's priceless recipes for the home, farm, workshop, and every department of human endeavor. Roasted chestnuts. Ooh! That's how we're going to have to pop the seed, I'm guessing. This simple recipe, perfect to warm those cold winter nights. You can use any edible chestnuts, though they are easily foraged. The main difficulties with chestnuts is that they have a tough shell, but luckily they're easy to crack open with the help of fire. Simply place the nuts in a pan above the fire and wait until you hear a pop. This means that the chestnuts are nicely roasted and ready to eat. Society of Historians Southwest Group. Monthly lecture open to all society members. The History of Dartmoor, given by our resident natural history professor. The professor will present how the moor was once covered in majestic forest and woods, how early settlers came to the area and cleared most of the trees for pasture using fire as their method of choice. It promises to be a fascinating story of how the moorland we know and love today came to existence. Aww. Our Lady Queen, we received your letter applying to study botany at our College of Natural Sciences along with your enclosed drawings. We do not at present and have never admitted women to study at the college. Ugh. Botany is a serious science conducted in laboratories and lecture halls. By all means, continue to pursue your hobby, tending to your garden, in domestic space where it may be appreciated. Positions at the college are reserved for serious scholars whose studies will go on to be well utilized in a career in botanical experimentation. Therefore, with all politeness, we do not offer these valuable positions to amateurs that should otherwise be taken up by genuine academics. Signed, Professor John Aldringham. Well, respectfully, Professor John Aldringham, you can suck a fat cock. Sorry, that was also Grace. But anyways, I hate people sometimes. That is eloquently said. Thank you. Love the awareness and the explanation. That word was not spelled well as all. That's fine. That's okay. I love the awareness and the explanation. Agreed, and he spoke eloquently. Did you like how I eloquently said a word? Okay, let's see. Let's see, is there anything on this side? Also, Grace curses a lot, so if me cursing very little bothers you, you'll be in for a surprise when Grace runs later. She curses like a sailor. I'm making myself bacon and eggs for brunch. Oh, that sounds lovely. I can't read that. The ancient oaks stand tall in Wistman's wood. Covered in moss, they withstood the test of time, though none can tell the sorrows that did befell those trees in Wistman's wood. Okay, is there anything else? Oh, there's a card. To someone special. Dearest Hazel, I picked you up some roses from the garden to cheer you up. When you're done with your work in the kitchen... Ah, you could help me. Would you like to meet me for a cup of tea in the back garden? The pond is lovely this time of year. Warm regards, Mr. Bennett. Can I read that book? I cannot. Okay. Grace definitely curses like a sailor. In fact, out of the three of you, curse least. I do. Out of all of us as a collective, I'm not the one who curses the least, though. Oak. Oh. It's oak fire, probably. Maple logs, cherry logs, birch logs. Okay. So we probably need to use oak fire to break open the ash seed. Home smoking and curing. Using the home smokery. The type of woods to use in your smokery is of great importance, though which one to pick depends entirely on your personal taste and preferences. Burning wood from different types of tree produces different smoke aromas. This is due to different chemical compositions in each type of smoke and has a great impact on the flavor of your smoked food. So in summary, choose your wood logs with care. Okay, so before I forget, is it this one? Oh, it is. Okay. Oh, look, it's another type of duck. She liked ducks. Okay, now let's go back to the top of the stairs, because we haven't gone up there yet. Haha, maybe get to know Lucy a bit more, but I agree, Eve doesn't curse much. Yes, I don't curse the least. Angel curses the least unless she's very pissed. When she gets very, very, very upset, she curses. Or if she gets in protector mode. I would say the littles don't curse the least, but they say a lot of words that they hear on accident, and they repeat them because they don't know what they mean. So they don't curse on purpose, but they're just like, what does X word mean? And we're like, where did you hear that? And they're like, I just hear it. Like, that's one thing with good communication that really sucks, is if you want to like say bad words, you have to like block the littles. Which takes a lot of work and a lot of energy. But yeah. So it's a great thing, but it also takes a ton of energy. Okay, let's see. And then a few of our other altars. But of the adults, I think Angel does curse the least. I think. And maybe me. And then a few other altars that you guys haven't met yet. Okay, so, which... I should probably read. Fulgari is what we need, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and go here. Grab you. What are you? Then I'm gonna carry this little guy in here. Because we have to use the thing to make the flashes, like the thunderstorm. Oh, there's a piano. Harpsichord. Okay, let's see. Okay, so it's potassium magnesium. It's a 2-to-1 ratio. So 2 potassium and 1 magnesium. Okay. And grab this. Perfect. I came across the Fulgaria when I was caught in a terrible thunderstorm. I'm interested to learn more about its growth requirements. The Fulgaria only grows during thunderstorms, where the flashes of lightning provide the bright light the flower needs to bloom. Because of its dangerous growing conditions, not many people have witnessed its beauty. Yay! Where do I put this down? Do I put it back in the kitchen? There we go. All right. Now to figure out how to do the other one. Let me see. One moment. Let me see when's the next ad for you guys. Okay, so I need to go to the restroom, so let me go ahead and set you guys up with words on stream real quick. Let me go ahead. And Grace is very cocon at the moment. Huh? Oh, hi guys. I'm going to set up words on stream for you guys, and then we will be back in just a minute. Hold on. Copy link. But hello, guys. Oh, wow. You guys been chatting up a storm. Hey, Eddie. Hey, Vegas. Is there anyone else? Hi, guys. Oh, hi, Omi. Oh, my gosh. Did you ever buy a lotto ticket? I think it to Lucy. Get no more grief. Eve doesn't curse as much. Yeah, she does not curse that much. At all. I curse. I think I curse the most, maybe? Lucy curses a lot too, though. Okay, so here's some words on stream for you guys while we go to the restroom. I'm gonna go ahead and just have the volume like at 2. There we go. Okay. there you go. Feel free to use that while we're in the bathroom, and we'll be right back, guys. Hello. Um, that word looks like it should go. Did you have the little lock over your name? Because if you have the lock, sometimes it doesn't allow it to go through. But that's so weird. Yes, I had the lock. Yeah, that's why it didn't go through. So it locks you until the next lock if you've had one word. Engine. Is that gonna go through? No. This is Grace and Lucy. This is Grace. This is what I sound like most of the time. Okay. Let me go ahead and get you guys back to Botany Manor real quick.
Pardon me, so sorry. After I drink water, my throat does this weird thing. Okay, there we go. Okay. Oh, it's because I have the page freaking muted. That's why. I'm like, why is this not making noise? Anyways, hi, Obi. Yes, this is Grace. This is what I sound like normally. This is what my body naturally, like, the cadence that my body falls into naturally. Yeah, it's okay. That game is kind of difficult if you don't have, like multiple people playing. So I applaud you for getting as far as you did, honestly. It's really difficult. You gotta, like, be on it with the locks and stuff. Hi, Grace. Hi, Eddie. Hi. Um, but yeah, I'm really excited. She's gotten farther in Botany Manor than we did last time, so I'm super excited about it. Yes, because it has to be back and forth with two people at least. Yeah. Sorry, I would have been on my phone, but I was trying to be back here as quick as possible. When is the next ad? To get my words. Yeah. Yeah. Where's the fudge nuggets? You guys have an ad in 10 minutes. I wish I could play it earlier, but it doesn't let me. I know it lets some people. I think I just don't know how to do it. So this is the proof of being the most tech illiterate Twitch streamer ever. But let me go ahead and get you guys back to Eve to play Botany Manor. But thank you guys for being so sweet to her today. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for being so awesome. Also, I cannot believe we're already at 73 followers. It's going to stay at the 70 follower mark for the goal until the end of April, because I like to keep it small. But you guys are awesome. I love you guys so much. You guys are amazing. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and let Eve take the stage. But I'll probably be back in a little later. Oh, I love the hearts. Those are so cool. Okay. Eve?
Okay. Let me turn up the mic a little bit. Perfect. Okay. Let's see what we got. Let me look in the book. How do I pressed the wrong button. Oh. Oh, so once you open it, so you have to go back there. Oh. I wish you were able to, like, select them and then go back and, like, see the picture come up. Eve is back. Yay! Yeah! I am back. I love those emotes. They're so cute. Keeping it small is better in my opinion. Less chances are trolls, questionable people invading the community. That's fair. Yeah, Grace likes it to stay small so she doesn't, like, constantly, like, try to, like, some people that she knows likes to constantly, as soon as they meet one goal, to make another. And we're the kind of people who like to celebrate our accomplishments, like, as we're making them. So, and to, like, keep our, like, keeping ourselves humble, for, like, lack of a better term. Where's the seed? Okay, I know it needs oak. But where is this plant? Oh, I need the plant first. Okay. Get plant first. But also the keeping trolls out is really important to us. Keeping it small is also very important. Okay, so it's definitely fire. Oak. And it's in Westman wood. Okay. Where is this seed? I don't think these are for that seed. I think those are for another seed. Where is the seed? There it is. Go ahead and grab you. And you. And you. Oh, right. Okay, so now we need to put this in fire. Pan above a fire. There we go. There we go. Okay. And then we'll go back here and put this plant. Did you get to visit other areas of the game, or is it just one big beautiful house? You did get to visit other areas in the game. It's just for this chapter we're in this section. Okay. I'm gonna grab another thing of wood. This chapter is just here. Okay. Yay! Oh, it's so pretty. The ash plume is a pyrophile, evolved to survive harsh forest fires. Its seed cracks open with extreme heat, and afterwards the oak smoke from its habitat, Wistman's wood, indicate it's safe to bloom. That's so exciting. Oh, let's go to the gatehouse. I think that'll be the next chapter. Oh, we got a new key to the orchard. Dear Lady Green, we are pleased to deliver a new key for your orchard gate. We hope you are enjoying the gate. Don't hesitate to visit us again should you need further metalwork or decoration for the manor. Sincerely, John Babbage, from Babbage & Co., ironmonger and proprietor of Household Tools. I don't remember where the orchard is. Good luck on your trip. My dear friend, I would have loved to join you like in our other younger days, but your tales about the trip will suffice when we next meet. I will never forget the Maria Jackson passage you once highlighted to me. In examining plates, you take the authority of others, whereas in botany, as in all other things, we can make little progress if we do not see for ourselves. Well, now you must travel and see some interesting specimens for yourself. I am inspired and look forward to hearing about it. Your friend always, Eleanor. Let's see, where is, oh, there's the orchard. Yay! Ooh, chapter 3! Okay. Pixie tears. This flower is closely associated with orchards. I wonder why. And wolf glove. This small flower has long tubular petals. How interesting. Okay, let's see. Dear niece, I have gathered a selection of my cherished toys and books, among them my beloved Piggy. Aww. I highly recommend the nursery rhymes. They are charming as well as educational, though I'll take no offense should they put your little one straight to sleep. With all my affections, Auntie Arabella. Pardon about that. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Nursery rhyme, the wolf glove. High in the mountain top so steep grows a flower that's hard to keep. Its petals delicate and bright, whistling in the wind with all their might. The mountaineers who climb up high listen for the whistle as they try to find their way amidst the snow and reach the summit, cheeks aglow. With every step they hear it loud, the wolf gloves howl clear and proud, guiding them through paths unknown to reach the summit and call it home. The Heritage Orchard and Preservation of Endangered Apple Varieties. Grace would die here. She's allergic to apples. Everything all right? Yeah, it's fine. Sometimes we pass out, and sometimes we also have other alters who don't stream come out, and so we mute our mic for a little bit until they go back inside. So everything is a-okay. Cider apples. Knobby russet, Denibet, foxwhelp, brown snout, Pitmaston pine, cat's head, Kingston black, Greenup's pippin, Lord Peckover, Seymour's delight, bitter green streak, Merlin's mist. But it is perfectly normal, I promise. Cider making and apple blending. Why does that seem like air bending? It's apple blending. It's the fifth element. You have air, water, earth, fire, and apples. Sugar, tannins, and acid values given per single apple. I'm guessing that squishes it to make the juice. Red Champion, Foxglove, oh, Primrose, Spring Dance Shrub, Hyacinth, Pixie Tears, Bluebell, and Cradle Fern. Tincture of iodine, perfect for preparing microscopic slides. Chloroplasts. In the world of plants, the sun is the ultimate source of energy. Chloroplasts, small organelles inside the cells of a plant, are responsible for capturing the light from the sun and converting it into sugar through photosynthesis. However, not all plants have chloroplasts. Some plants rely on organic matter for their energy and do not photosynthesize. They have lost their chloroplasts over time and have instead adapted to obtain energy by absorbing sugars through their roots. It is therefore recommended to add a certain amount of sugar to the soil when cultivating these particular plants. Oh, so we probably need to squish the apples with the most sugar to add to the roots of the plant to make it grow. Add apple with most sugar to roots of Pixie Tears plant. Okay. Because that's the one. Because that's that one. Okay. Oh, it's pretty. History of England for scholars, advanced classes, and the discerning reader. Priest holes. Back in the Middle Ages, during the reign of Queen Elizabeth, all Catholics were persecuted by law. Therefore, some households built secret rooms in case they needed to hide a priest that was visiting their family home. Many of these so-called priest holes were designed and built by Nicholas Owen. Only the owner of the house and Nicholas himself knew about the location. Because of this, it is thought that there to be many undiscovered priest holes throughout England to this day. Willow Lodge, Rowan Park. Lady Arabella, thank you for inviting me to Botany Manor last Monday. As a historian, I found it wonderful to see an authentic medieval manor, especially one as beautiful as yours. I apologize again for not being able to locate the priest hole in your house, although I'm convinced it exists and we will find it one day. It won't be easy, they tend to be hidden well and sometimes require elaborate mechanisms to be opened. Kind regards, Professor Pennyworth. Ooh. So we're gonna find a priest hole. Lady Arabella, I have received your request for repairs to the roof of your garden tower. Alas, I must confess that I am not the man to undertake this task. It may have escaped your notice that the tower in your orchard is known to locals as the Turbulent Tower. It is believed that a poltergeist dwells within its walls. Legend says that the spirit is evil and brings ferocious winds upon anyone who dares enter the tower. I don't want to provoke the wrath of this ghost, and I advise you to refrain from meddling with the tower. Willie the Builder. Ooh, it's probably the priest hole. It's causing the wind to be super loud. Broken Anonymer. Tower wind research, test 1 of 6. Wind speed for 35 fs on 3rd floor. Wind speed of 50 fs on 2nd floor. Wind speed... Somehow my anonymer broke. I hope there isn't a poltergeist in the tower after all. So, I'm guessing one of the flowers needs wind speeds. Mountaineer's Guide to Alpine Exploration, 2nd edition, issued by the Alpine Club. There we go. Be able to wear the correct gear when climbing. The wind in the Alps can be fierce and changeable. It is advised to wear thick, warm clothing and sturdy boots with a good grip. Wind speed and pressure in the Alps by location. Mount Block, Matterhorn, Jungfrau, Zuckspeit, Eger, Watzmann, Mount Weisshorn, Triglav, Gran Perdicio, Mount Ventoux. Okay. I missed some things over there. Oh, those are very much broken. Oh, the painted room. Painting room. Lady Arabella, as you can see, the staircase of the orangery collapsed in your absence. I have already written the builder in the hopes that he wants to sort it out, though as you know he can be difficult to pin down. I do apologize if this is getting in the way of your research. I don't suppose you could find another way into the bottom level. Ooh, maybe it's through the priest hole. Dearest Arabella, we made it to the Alps. We are so sad that you couldn't join us this time, but we understand you are busy creating your herbarium. Yesterday we were lost on a hike when suddenly we heard a strange whistling tune. We followed the sound and soon enough we discovered it was coming from a tiny flower. If only you had been there to tell us what kind of flower it was. Your loving friend always, Natty. To Arabella Green, Botany Manor, Somerset. From Natty Golding. So it's a tiny flower. Which one of these is a tiny flower? It's the Wolfglove. Okay, so Where did she go to the Alps? Okay. Oh, let's see what the wind speeds are for the Alps. We don't know exactly what Alps that it was on. Oh, perfect. We found the pixie tear seed. Notes on soil additives. Sometimes I need to add an extra nutrition to the soil. I have found the following amounts to work best with different pots. I think the pot that we normally use will be 97 grams. Dearest Arabella, how are you getting on in your garden? I hope it's not getting it to be too much for you on your own these days. Our mutual friend mentioned you have been struggling to germinate the ash plume. Have you tried making sure there's fresh compost in the pot? Stubborn seed often need that to grow. I'll visit sometime, and perhaps I can find a way to crack the seed for you. I can show you the book I've been working on at the same time. Yours sincerely, Charles Tucker, Esquire. Okay, so let's go ahead and add the correct clues. There we go. This flower is closely associated with orchards. I wonder why. And this one will be the wolf glove. So this will be the nursery rhyme, the letter from the builder, the wind research, the alpine weather, the letter about the Alps, the envelope with stamp, and I'm missing one more. So let's go back to the painting room. Oh wait, I can go in through that door, can't I? How do you guys like this game so far? Okay, painting room. Oh wow. Okay, we'll start on this side. The manor. Okay. My dearest Arabella, in gardens fair, you grace the scene, a flower rare. Your presence beams with radiant light, a lily's charm so pure and white. Your hands like petals, soft and fine, in tender touch, a love divine. And in your eyes a brilliance glows, as daisies fair in spring's repose. Oh, how I long to have you near, to cherish you, my heart sincere. Like roses freshly cut you'd be, the trophy of my home with glee. That's pretty. Dear Mrs. Green, your research proposal on the structure of coastal plants was of quaint interest. We have no plans to fund a small project like this, but perhaps you are set on botanical fieldwork. You might assist Professor Montague in his work on British meadow orchids. I am sure your natural aptitude for domestic duties would be much appreciated. Might I also recommend John Lindy's book Ladies' Botany, or a similar introduction to the study of the natural systems of botany. It is an elementary book for unscientific readers, and one I have heard is a suitable amusement for ladies such as yourself, being about a mother who wishes to teach her children about plants. Respectfully, J.W. Surtees. And J.W. Surtees is an asshole. Why do they infantilize her so much? Meadow Orchids Research Team, 1862. Professor John Montague, Anne Montague, Robert Brown, and Arabella Green. Oh, she got to help. Flower painting in watercolor. Lady Arabella, I was wondering if I could join Mr. Bennet in town later this afternoon to place an order for a new kitchen scale. The one we have is rather ancient, and I'm afraid it's not suitable for measuring flowers to make my delicious scones. If you could let me know your decision before the afternoon, that'd be lovely. In your service, Mrs. Patterson. Symbology. A study wherein the discerning reader will find a history of the use of religious and folkloric symbols throughout the art of the world. Published by Edwards & Co. Publishing and Supply Company, Museum Street, London. Religious symbols. Ooh, Catholicism. Oh, I wonder if that's where the priest hole is. Neolithic, Taoism, Judaism, Catholicism, Islam, Buddhism, Sikhism, and Hinduism. So, oh, the scale isn't working because the scale opens the door.
Oh, sorry. I passed out. Let's see. Oh. Okay. It's currently Grace, by the way. Staying out takes a ton of energy. And so Eve is taking a quick sabbatical inside to give my body a little bit of a rest. It's all good. Yeah, I just lose consciousness randomly. I know that the test they run has to do with this. And one of these is supposed to be for the plants. So maybe I should focus on the one that I have all the clues for instead of focusing on the one I don't have all the clues for. I just, for some reason, I'm terrified of the apples. Okay. Okay, priest holes. Willow Lodge. Is the WLRP something? I don't know. I also don't really know what all Eve figured out. Okay, chloroplasts, and then sugar, iodine. Okay. So, let's go ahead and put the pixie one. Okay. Is there anything back here that I didn't see? I figured that's what happened when I didn't hear you talking about. Yeah, we were passed out. Apples, yes. I do miss apples. I used to be able to eat them without too much of a reaction because I didn't realize what I was having was a reaction. And I was talking to friends and I was like, I hate how when you eat apples you feel all funny afterwards. And they were like, maybe you're allergic? I was like, no, I'm not. I was. Okay, so we need the highest amount of sugar, which I think is the knobby russet. Yeah. Oops, doozles. Okay, so you have to go to the knobby. I think it's that one, literally right there. But let's see. Knobby russet. Yeah, it's that one. It's numero uno. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and grab this guy. And we're gonna put you there. And then we're gonna use the press. Oh, are multiple supposed to go? Why can't I pick it up? Oh, I just wasted that apple. Does it Okay, yeah, it reapplies. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and grab the actual plant so it doesn't just empty out into nothing. We have that common with new health conditions being brought forward. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and water it. Okay. LOL. I'm gonna go on a brief walk to smoke a joint and cig, enjoy some sun, I'll be back. Okie dokie. Have a great time in the sunshine, Eddie. I have a question. What will be streamed this Thursday? What will be streamed this Thursday? We don't normally plan. Okay, so Grace is fronting right now. I normally plan streams like months in advance. But also things sometimes change last minute. What's on the schedule for this Thursday is Turnip boy commits tax evasion. Because don't want to pay your taxes Monday? Let's play Turnip boy commits tax evasion. I don't know if I will be fronting for that or if Eve will be fronting for that or Eve. It might be a mix of all three. Because I know it's like more pixelated, which is something that Eve likes. But it's also something that's more... It's something that's chaotic, so it's something that Lucy and I would like. So we might just be Kokon. In which case you get a little bit of everybody. Because we're all like taking turns / all coming out at the same time. So it's all kind of like a mishmash, blendy kind of soup. Sorry, that couldn't be more specific. Sounds fun, enjoy. Okay, I understand. No, you're totally good. Did I do it? Did I do it? Did I do it? Oh! Why didn't it work? What? Why did it make it smaller? It made it... What? It shrunk. Wait, 97... Oh, I need 97... Okay, I understand now. Hold on. I can do this. I can do this. We need 97 grams of sugar. It needs to be math. Okay, I can do this. I can do this. No, I was wondering when I read the games like Hogwarts Legacy's Kokon. Yes! Wow, Sunshine Soup. Yes. Yes, Kokon means co-consciousness. So it means that everybody kind of takes control of the body. So we've been Kokon for the past few games because Eve and I both really love Hogwarts Legacy. So we both kind of play together. And we have 2 different kinds of play styles. She like we both like to take our time looking around, but she's more patient with it, and I'm more like, let's get it done. But like, not to reach the end goal, just because I just like to go fast. Run fast? Okay, so we need, 40 grams of sugar. So we need 97, so 40. So that means we have 57 left. So we could do Nabi Russet, Cat's Head, and Merlin's Mist. Okay, so let's put the Nabi Russet. Nabi Russet. I don't know what the other 2 look like. Cat's Head. Oh, okay, I can see it. Nope, those aren't the right colors. Okay, the funky looking one. Okay. And then Merlin's Mist. Oh, it's blue. Would you eat a blue apple? I don't know if I would. Actually, I would. Who am I kidding? I'm even allergic to apples and I would eat a blue apple. Okay. Did we do it? Oh my gosh, we did it! That's so great! Look at the little butterflies! Oh, it's so pretty! I love those leaves and those petals. The pixie tears no longer contains chloroplasts, which are organelles responsible for photosynthesis. Instead, the pixie tears obtains sugar through their roots, which it commonly finds in apples from orchards. That's so cool! That's so cool. Math is magic, always knew. Yes. Okay, so now we just have to figure out this freaking wind puzzle. Which I wish I knew. Is it more over here? I know I'm missing like an important clue, but I don't know where it is. I have no clue. Let's see. There's the garden tower. Okay, wind speed and pressure. Mount Black Matterhorn. Okay, but where were they going? I'm guessing this stamp is supposed to tell me something, but I don't know what it means. Does the stamp mean Matterhorn? I think that's the thing I'm missing. What does it say? No, Matterhorn. I don't even have the seed. I guess I'm supposed to also open the priest hole to get down to the orangery. Yeah, that's the other side of the priest hole. There's the seeds right there. I'm thinking that's the clue I need. So, let's think. Matterhorn? 1010. Maybe it's... Oh, wait, no. Let's go through here. Can I walk faster if I hold this down? Nope. They said you're going to walk slow and you're going to enjoy it. (1861), 1862, flower painting watercolor. The puzzles progressively get harder, which makes sense. Okay, so I think, but how do you... It's gonna be 1010. So is it like, okay, so 3 plus 7 is 10. And then 9 plus 1 also equals 10. Ooh, nursery rhyme. How do I put this down? I don't know how to restart that puzzle over. Okay, so let's go find the nursery rhyme and see what I learn. Am I going the right way? I think so. Yeah. The Mountaineers. Wolf gloves, yes, but what? Where is the... High in the mountaintop, so steep. Yes, so the Alps. Mountaineers. I'm so confused. I feel like I'm missing a clue. Does anyone have a clue? Or is anyone thinking anything that I haven't thought of yet? Because I am very lost. How do I... I'm very stuck in this puzzle. Does anyone have any ideas or any hints or any clues or any thoughts? Ooh, I wonder what year they had to make the priest hole. I wonder what year they had to make it. I wonder if it's a year. It has nothing to do with wind speeds, it has to do with years. I'm back, and vocal cords are super complex and interesting. Your example of complexity, and so are trans who pass. I just like that term, but I couldn't think of another term. Yeah, like you have to train your vocal cords. It is practice. Complex. Thank you. Yes, like you have to train your vocal cords to do different things. And it's very strange having like different alters like try to be in different like pitches of voice that aren't the ones that they have when they first came out, like their natural range. It's very strange because they're like, this is so weird, like my vocal cords different ways. But if I have an alter fronting for a while, my throat starts to hurt. But like for them, it feels normal. But when I front again, it doesn't. It's so weird. I still can't get past priest hole. I know. Every time I say priest hole, I just want to laugh so hard. Okay, let's see. Priest holes back in the Middle Ages. Okay. It's not that. Willow Lodge, Rowan Park. Where is... How do you open the priest hole? I'm so confused. We have one who's trying to find their voice. Yes, and some it's like you try to like find where you fit, and they like have to try different things to like feel what's natural to them because they just go off muscle memory first, and then they try to find where they fit. I lost the objective for the last puzzle. What are we trying to do, or where do you want to go? So, this one. So there's this tower here, right? and it makes a weird whistling noise that they think is a poltergeist, but it's just the wind. Um, and they've tested it at different wind speeds. And these certain flowers bloom at wind speeds. So they have to go in there. But in order to get the seed, we have to go in this thing called a priest hole. And in order to open the priest hole door, you have to use these certain amount of weights, and there's 4 weights that you have to put through 1 through 9 in order to open the priest hole. Let me show you the priest hole. How many times can I say priest hole? And it's trying to figure out where it goes. I wish I could go faster. I can't. I'm very sorry. I'm just picturing a deep hole of priests full of priests. Oh my god. Okay, so this one. Okay, this is the priest hole. Okay. You push that and it opens, but you have to put these weights in a certain order here. So I thought it was a year, but it doesn't say a certain year. And then I thought it was like the pressure of the wind, because it says like miles per hour, or like, since this is in England, their version, and then like the pressure behind it. So I thought it was that maybe. But then they don't have enough doubles. Look for the steeple. Maybe you'll be able to find the priest hole then. I know where the priest hole is. I know where it is. I just don't know how to open it. Priest holes, it's like a hole of a priest. So, this game is set back in the 1890s, and back in the medieval ages, Catholicism was like something that was condemned by death. And so when they would have priests over at their house, they would have to make a specific priest hole for it. And this is lore inside the game too. So the note for that is way over here. Hold on. Let me find you the priest hole note. This one's the most elaborate one yet. I'm very confused. I'm glad I'm not the only one. How many of the weights do we have? You have 1 of each, 1 through 9, I believe. Hello, my partner's home.
Hey, Chad.
Okay, so this is a priest hole. Back in the Middle Ages, during the reign of Queen Elizabeth, all Catholics were persecuted by law. So some houses built secret rooms, and they're called priest holes. And then this person he was trying to find the priest hole, but he couldn't find it. And then we found that the symbol for a priest hole is the certain symbol that we found. He won't repair it because there's a poltergeist, he believes. Hi, Shorty. Eddie Smoke says hi. Shorty waved. So 9 weight and 4 slots. Yes. Trying to understand. Yes, so you have to, so here. So I thought it was maybe one of these numbers, but then we don't have enough doubles. And then also the corresponding one would be the wind speed. So this is like the wind tower research. And then in here, ooh, maybe 1593. Hold on. Let's try that. Maybe it was just the year it was constructed. So we put the 1 ounce, put it in this slot. 15, where's the 5? 9. Where's 3? Oh! I did it. I can't believe I did it. I can't believe I did it. I can't believe I figured that out. Holy cow. Look, it's the priest hole. Oh my gosh, we found it, guys. Okay. My lord Grain, thou hast ventured mightily in granting me refuge within these walls, and for such favor I remain eternally indebted to thee. The cunning of Little John and his establishment of the sanctuary doth inspire awe. A saint he is to our brethren and sisters who have sought refuge from the harsh rule of Queen Elizabeth and King James. Pray extend my gratitude unto thy cook for the sustenance provided, a welcome respite from Brother Michael's oft repeated fare of leeks and potatoes. With the most earnest of thanks, I entreat that this missive shall not mark our final communion, and that our faith may endure unbroken. Yours with devotion, R. Blount. Okay. And then... and we found... Yay! Okay, we found the seed. Okay. Lady Mountaineers Club, first outing, 1858. Okay, what mountain, though? That's the problem. I know it's a mountain. Which one? Oh. Souvenir coin, from where? Weisshorn! That's where the stamp was from. Weisshorn. Okay, so Weisshorn is the answer. Yay, good job, genius. Thank you. Consent is key. Who would have thought? Yes. Haha, yes, we like holes. Only enter with consent. Has anyone read the book Holes? Speaking of holes, I have not read Holes. I watched the movie when I was like 16, and I didn't like it. So sorry. Does this say Souvenir of Demon Ascension? Oh, Demon. Okay, so technically it does say Demon Ascension, but that's not what I meant. It's in French. Okay, Matterhorn. And then Gran Parissimo. And then Innsbruck or Strick. Okay, what's the letter in the trash? All correspondence to the above address. The Society for Botanical Science meets every second and fourth Wednesday from 6 o'clock at the Assembly Rooms in Stroud. A prospective applicant must be supported by 3 existing gentlemen of the society, along with evidence or research showing his dedication to the advancement of the science of botany. Widows of existing fellows receive honorary membership to attend annual social events. This month's lecture is on the importance of laboratory investigation. Is this a murder mystery? Did she marry someone and then murder him in order to get access to this botanical thing? Is that the twist? Fair. I loved it. You loved that book, Vegas? Cool. Okay, what's over here? Oh, there are even more of these coins. What's this one too? Ben Nevis, Port William, Mount Ventoux. I don't know how to read French. Mount Blanc. I like the sound. Eiger. And the Crystal Palace for the Great Exhibition of London of 1951. Steer, Son & Co., 58 to 61, St. Paul's, London. 30th of July, 1862. Today marks the beginning of an interesting adventure as I join Professor John Montague, his wife Anne Montague, and fellow botanist Robert Brown on our field trip to study British meadow orchids. Everyone's enthusiasm for the subject is infectious. 3rd of August, 1862. Today Professor Montague gathered all of us to examine a southern marsh orchid. Though upon arrival I noticed it had a much more hooded appearance and could be a new species entirely, I pointed this out. Professor Montague laughed and explained he was simply testing us. Huh, so Girly is smart. Oh yay, I can repair the stairs. I'm an independent woman. I can repair my own stairs. Hell yeah. Okay, so now we have to go to Weisshorn. Or get the Weisshorn. So the Weisshorn is, their wind speed is 40, and the pressure is 1020. Okay. I haven't watched the movie, but I tend to avoid adaptation of books I really love because I've been disappointed more times than not. That's fair. The book is almost always better than the movie. Agreed. Don't even talk about Aragon. Okay, so what do we need for the 40? Okay, there we go. So if this is the tower, this one is closed, this one is open, this one is open, this one is closed, this one is half open. Okay. And now let's go ahead and bring the plant. Where's the plant? Okay, I'm gonna have Eve front again. Oh yeah, you figured out the puzzle. Did you get to use the priest hole? Priest hole. Okay, and that, and that, and this. Okay, what floor does this go on? Fourth floor. So how do I get to the fourth floor? Ah, yes, and sadly there was no priest in said hole. So bottom. And this one's full open. Yay! It whistles. The wolf glove grows in Mount Weisshorn, where the weather's just right. When the wind hits its tubular petals, a howling sound can be heard. Mountaineers are familiar with this flower and use it to navigate on foggy days. How do I get down? Oh no, wrong way. Yay! Okay, I don't remember where the gatehouse is. I think you go this way. Pardon me. Congrats! Thank you, Eddie. Congrats to you too. I'm so happy. That puzzle was the hardest one so far. I wonder how difficult the next ones will be.
Dear sister, I'm so glad to hear you have returned safely from your travels. While you were away, I changed the code for the library door lock each time I visited, as I know some of Grandmother's valuable items were kept in a secret vault. The new code for the door is the 3 initials of my name to make it easy for you to remember. I hope we can meet soon. I look forward to hearing all about your adventures. Your loving sister, Elizabeth. Okay, so it's going to be the 3 letters of Elizabeth's name. Okay. Let's see. I don't think there's anything else in the gatehouse. Okay. I wonder if we eventually have to shrink the tree. Also, I'm in love with this house. I think it's so pretty. Oh, and I'm excited to see the library. Grace is more excited than I am. She's more into the whole secret library thing. Okay. Oh, I forgot to look at her name. Oopsies. I was so excited. Grace was like, beeline for the library. And I was like, okay. Okay, so her sister Elizabeth. Okay, so it's going to be Elizabeth Ann Green. So it's E-A-G. Let's see. Oh. Huh? Huh? Was there another Elizabeth? Or did I misread the letter? I think I misread the letter. So let me go back and read it again. But I love the layout and the music and the design. They did a beautiful job. Okay. I know some of Grandma. Okay. Is the 3 initials of my name. And her name's Elizabeth. So why didn't that open it? Are they supposed to be in a different order? John Green. Elizabeth Ann Green. Maybe it's backwards? Green, Elizabeth Ann. Elizabeth Green Ann. Why isn't the letter lock opening? And there's not an L, so it's not like it can be Eliza. I'm gonna Google it, because I feel like I'm doing the right thing. Hold on, I'm watching a quick video. Hey guys, I'm back. Yay, Polly. Welcome back, Olive. Still the same game? Yep, still the same game. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out because it says the first 3 initials of her name. And it's not going through because her name is Elizabeth Ann Green. So I'm looking through a video just to make sure that I have it right. So that's what I'm doing right now. And by the way, it's currently E-fronting. Grace and I have been back and forth. Oh, she has a new last name. They put the maiden names, that's why. Because the maiden names are on the thing. Oh, okay. So she's married now. So her last name now starts with an H. That's why. Okay. Let's see. Okay, open. Yay! Yay! Okay, that one's still locked. Thank you. Dear Lady Green, thank you kindly for the flower books you sent for my daughters. To this day, they still show an interest in learning more about plants and painting. I am keen that my daughters have access to a good education, so I hope you don't mind me putting it upon you that you might be able to teach them somehow. Your dedication and knowledge seems so rare and inaccessible elsewhere for young girls like mine. I hope you will consider my proposal. Sincerest regards, Olive Campbell. Oh, Olive, look! It's you! This house is big. It's so big. That makes sense. Yeah, it's a massive house. I'm everywhere. Yes, you are. Wow. Ooh, botanical allies. Modern methods of teaching. We're gonna teach these. Wow. The Fox and the Crow. One evening, a fox was in search of something to eat for dinner. He saw the crow sitting on a tree branch, holding a big piece of tasty cheese in her beak. So the fox came up with a plan. He walked up to the crow and complimented her shiny black feathers. The crow was suspicious of the fox and kept her beak tightly closed on the cheese. The fox kept on charming the crow, describing her as the most majestic of all birds with a big strong beak. "Oh, what a song that beak must make! It must be the song of a queen. Please, beautiful crow, let me hear it." Flattered by the praise, the crow forgot all about her suspicion, and also her dinner. So she opened her beak wide to utter her loudest caw, and down fell the cheese, straight into the fox's open mouth. So don't listen to flattery. Oh. Okay, so I'm thinking it's a certain way you have to open them. Wonders of the Night Sky. Grace wants this library now. This actually looks a lot like the dream library that she has, like the 2 levels with the bottom floor being open to the top over it. The Golden Fish. One bright morning, a poor fisherman, caught a shiny golden fish. The fish cried. One moment. Stretching. "Please let me live. I am not a fish but a prince, enchanted by a wicked spell." So the fisherman let the fish go free. When the fisherman's wife learned of this, she demanded the fish grant a wish in return for its freedom, a cottage instead of the hovel where they lived. So the fisherman returned to the shore, and the fish granted their wish. But the wife was greedy and demanded riches, a palace, and servants. All the while the ocean became darker, and the shore was black with dirt. Finally, the wife wished to be so powerful that she could grant wishes for herself. In return for this greedy request, the fish revoked all of the wishes it had granted. After that, the ocean became blue again, the shore was clean, and the fisherman never saw the golden fish ever again. Your company is respectfully solicited at a New Year's ball to be given at Somerset Hall, Thursday, 4th January, 1860. Supper is at 6 o'clock. Good music and attendance. E. Grimes, proprietor. Reminds me of What Remains of Edith Finch. Ooh! It reminds me a little bit of Strange Horticulture, but I've been hearing a lot of recommendations for that game as well, so I might try to play that. Ooh, The Rising Sun. Balcony. I know, it's so pretty. The Hare and the Tortoise. At midday, a hare and a tortoise took a walk together. The hare moved quickly and noticed the tortoise struggling to keep up. The hare laughed and challenged the tortoise to a race. The tortoise accepted. A course was decided and the race began. The hare immediately leapt out of sight, but then laid down to take a nap, sure that the tortoise would never catch up. The tortoise plodded slowly on, making his way towards the finish line. When the hare awoke from his nap, he opened his eyes just in time to see the tortoise crawling slowly over the finish line. The proud hare had been so sure that he would win, and underestimated the tortoise. As the tortoise crossed the finish line, he exclaimed, "Slow and steady wins the race." Okay, so the stories that we saw were the fish, the tortoise and the hare, and the crow. The other books were the sun and the moon. So I'm guessing it's supposed to be those 3. So it's going to be this one, and this one. And then these ones? Well, I came across this one first, and then this one. And then this one, and then that one. I don't know what order to put them in. Oh wait. The moon came later. What's this one? Okay, so the moon didn't come first. In order around the room, if you go down first, it's going to be the crow, the moon, and then if you go upstairs, it's the hare. I forget what's next. So it goes the crow, the moon, the fish, the hare, the sun. Who wins in each? Ooh! I don't know. The fish, but then you can't read these two. That's why I'm confused. You can't read the sun or the moon. That was a guess. Numbers in the books. Crow was 1. Oh! That was a complete guess. Sunset 1st of May, red, orange, yellow, pink. Sunset 22nd of May, blue, yellow, pink, orange. Sunset 8th of July, blue, purple, pink, orange. They look like pride flags. Sunset 14th of October, green, blue, pink, orange. Sunset 29th of April, purple, red, orange, yellow. London Record, the weekly journal of literature, science, and art for the week ending 9th of May, 1829. Lindley appointed chair of botany at University College London, after an esteemed early career as assistant secretary to the Horticultural Society and a mission as one of the youngest ever fellows to the Linnean Society. John Lindley plans to elevate the science of botany. He spoke thus in his inaugural lecture. It has been very much the fashion of late years in this country to undervalue the importance of the science and to consider it an amusement for ladies rather than an occupation for the serious thoughts of man. Lindley also challenged the Linnean classification system and proposed many changes. Oof. Nightfall. I vaguely recall my grandmother studying the nightfall when I was young. I like puzzles. I like puzzles too. Study. Okay. Nightfall progress. I have been trying to encourage the nightfall to bloom for a little while now. I'm determined to prove it's more than just a myth. So far I deduce that the flower opens at sunset and only during a particular time of year. When exactly that occurs still remains a mystery to me. I shall plant a few more seedlings tomorrow and continue my research. Task for this month. Monitor nightfall seedlings, rose painting, list, collect field samples, seed collection. Sunset 25th of June, blue, purple, orange, red. Sunset 12th of September, blue, yellow, orange, red. Sunset 8th of August, blue, purple, red, orange. Is there anything else in here? Okay, let's go back to the study. gonna take a quick bathroom break, so I'm gonna put you guys with words on stream real quick while I take a quick bathroom break. Okay. Feel free to play that, and we'll be back in just a minute. Okay, so, I was reminded that the Littles were going to do something with Corey today, our partner. And so in order to get that done before we have movie night tonight, I do have to end stream here. And wink, wink, we might have another stream tomorrow. So, tonight at 7 p.m., we have, we're watching Avatar: The Last Airbender. Episode, I believe, It's episode 7 to, I believe, 11 today, on Discord. So if you want to join our Discord and watch Avatar Last Airbender with us, we will be seeing you there at 7 p.m. But I do have to end stream a little early today. Bye-bye. I'll see if I can maybe move it out. Not sure what time it'll be. Okie dokie. It's 1 hour from now. So right now it's 6 p.m. for us. So it'll be 1 hour from now. So that just means I have to end a little early today. But we'll be seeing you guys over on Discord. It'll be in the voice chat. You don't have to have your mic on if you don't want to. We don't have our mic on usually because we're normally eating snackies. But if you do want to hang out, that's totally fine. We also have a text channel in it as well, so you can text about what's happening in the show, which we normally talk about. And while you're watching it, just think about what you might want to see in the Avatar The Last Airbender tabletop RPG that we're going to be playing later on in the year in August. Because that's why we're watching this, to get ready for the RPG. So I'm super excited. So I'll see you guys at 7 p.m. Let's go ahead and raid somebody real quick. Here is the raid message. And yay, I'm so glad. If you're not, that's totally fine. But if you're able to join, that's absolutely lovely. Here, I'll keep it up. Let's see, who is streaming right now? Let's try to find someone else who's streaming Botany Manor. Oh, there's so many cool people playing it. Guys, pick a number between, like, 1 and... 1 and 11. Haha, I was so in my cup of coffee and decided to clean my counter while holding my coffee, and I spilled coffee everywhere. No, I'm so sorry. Oh, that's always the worst. Also, I gave you the wrong number. 1 through, like, 44. And that's who we'll raid, because there's a lot of, like, cool people streaming today. I don't know who to pick. Okay. Here, let's go ahead and raid. Oh, there's so many good ones. Hey Grace, can you help me pick some cool ones?
Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is really difficult. Okay. Dude, I don't know what to do. There's so many. There's so many cool people. Okay. I keep coming back to this person, so I think I might do this one. Okay. Thank you guys for the amazing streaming company as always. I will be watching Avatar with you guys later. Awesome. So excited. Okay, so let me go ahead and raid. I think it's this guy. This person. Okay. So this person is playing Botany Manor. They go by they, them. That is one of their tags. So let's go ahead and show them some love and kindness and some sunny days their way. And you guys will continue doing Botany Manor, and we might do a surprise stream tomorrow to finish Botany Manor because there's 2 more chapters. So super, super excited. I hope you guys have a wonderful day and a wonderful rest of your sunny day. And thank you guys so much for hanging out with Eve today. I really, really appreciate it. You guys are absolutely lovely. Okay. Love you guys so much. Boop.